Hi guys, so today we're going to look at doing our pizza toast. So for this you're going to need some bread. Okay, doesn't matter what bread you've got, you could use a baguette, a bagel, brown bread, white bread, wholemeal, up to you. You're going to need some cheese, some tomato puree, tomato paste, or some like pizza based topping. You're going to need a couple of different bits of veg to go on there. I've also got some sweet corn. If you want to, you can add some ham or pepperoni. Or if you've got cooked chicken, you can also add that. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put your grill on. Okay, and you need to make sure that that is hot before you pop your toast in there or your bread in there. So I'm going to toast the outside of my bread first of all. Okay, I'm going to pop that in there, keeping an eye on it so I don't burn it. Okay, you're only going to put it in there for 30 seconds to a minute, but keep an eye, and as soon as it starts going golden brown, take it out. Have a go at doing that. So once you've toasted your bread on both sides, it should be fairly golden. Okay, you're just going to leave that, okay, while you chop up your vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to use a pepper. We've done before, okay, remember, push in the middle, pull apart. I don't need to use much because I've only got small bits of bread. Okay, so I've just pulled off a little bit. Okay, again, I'm going to just slice it. And I'm going to slice it into some nice small bits because I don't want it too chunky on my toast. I want it to be able to fit on there. Okay, so I've chopped up my pepper. I'm going to pop some onion on there as well. So remember how we chop an onion. We're going to cut off the rooty bit. Okay, don't want that. Then going to use my bridge hold to chop it in half. I'm then going to take the skin off from around the outside. Okay. Because obviously we don't want any of that skin on there. And then I'm going to chop it up into nice small pieces. Okay. So remembering how we chop our onion, we try and hold it together for as long as possible, and we don't cut all the way through to the end, remember. So as I cut, okay, I'm going to cut about 90% of the way. Okay, squeeze it together once you get to about halfway, so you don't let those juices out. All the way to the other end. And then I'm going to cut towards the root bit. Okay, watch my fingers, towards the root. And again, towards the root. This is going to give me nice small bits of onion. And then I'm going to chop from the end down to the root. Okay, nice small pieces of onion. Because again, I don't want massive chunks of it on my pizza. So once I've done that, that is my veg chopped up. I've also got my sweet corn that I can sprinkle on there. If you've got any other veg that you're going to put on there, give that a chop. And then you're going to spread your tomato sauce onto your pizza, onto your bread. Okay, so I'm going to spread my tomato paste over my bread. Okay, just going to give it a bit of a squeeze, and then I'm going to use the back of a spoon to spread it out. This is going to be the easiest thing to use. A big tablespoon or a teaspoon, up to you. Okay, knives aren't great to use to spread this over. Spoon's just a little bit easier. Okay, so make sure you cover all of your bread right the way to the edges. Okay. Obviously, depends on how much you like pizza base or tomato puree as to how much you add. Okay, it's easier to add a little bit and then go back and add some more if you need to. So give that a good spread. Try and make it so it looks nice and neat. I'm then going to add my cheese. So I'm going to add a sprinkle of cheese over the top. Again, make sure you spread it out because you don't want big clumps and then areas where there isn't any cheese. Okay, so give that a bit of a sprinkle. Obviously, again, depends how much you like cheese. as to how much you're going to add. Okay, and then you're going to add your toppings. So I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Gonna add some of my onion. Again, try and spread it out so it covers all of your pizza and you don't just have areas where there's loads of onion and nothing of anything else. And then I'm gonna add a bit of my sweet corn. Okay, so it's starting to get pretty much loaded, okay? But I'm gonna still add it. Okay, again, if you've got some ham or some pepperoni that you want to add, you can do that. So, I think I've got enough on there now. Just try and spread it out a little bit. Okay, so they are now ready to go back underneath the grill. Okay, I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on it because I don't want to burn it. Okay, and I want to make sure that all that cheese has melted. Okay, so once the cheese starts bubbling and melting, okay, then you can take it out and it will be done. Okay, but only once that cheese starts bubbling and melting. Have a go and see what we come out with. Okay, so mine didn't take too long under the grill, but as you can see, all the cheese has melted. Okay, the toast has gone a bit more golden and they are ready to eat. But just remember, they will be hot, so don't tuck in straight away. Make sure you clear up, wash up and pack away and enjoy. Don't forget to send us your pictures.